All right, what is going down? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I screwed that up. Wherever you guys are tuning in from, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, so here I am. Let me say hi to everybody. Sorry, I am 2 minutes late, Andrea. My bad. My bad. I actually am icing my knee. Coach See No Evil told me to put ice on it. So let's see here. Tommy Stiggs. Hello, Bucky. What is going down? Andrea, Kelly, Arlene, good to see you. See no evil. Uh, Someone mentioned Slimity. I don't know if he's here or not. Um, uh, so if Slimity, you're here, welcome. Pain like Bane, what's going down, sir? How are you? Thanks, Carmela. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, and that's what brings me up to this topic. I didn't have a topic until about 3 minutes ago. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Um, normally I don't do topics. Normally I just do the chat and go from there. So boredom. I haven't had this much time on my hands since I could remember. So lately, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna sound like a crybaby here, but lately I'm bored as hell. I don't know what the fuck to do with myself. I don't. What's up, Adam? And so with boredom, a lot of times your mind races, especially if you're alone. Today is actually kind of nice. My daughter's at home again. She had a fever yesterday, and she woke up with a slight fever. So the school said to keep her home again. So my daughter's in the other room. So yeah, at least I have her home today, and we can hang out. But I figured I was on Edwin's show last night. There's Edwin. How are you, Edwin? So I was on Edwin's show last night, and he told me I'm supposed to go on here every single day. I can't promise that, and I told Edwin that. So, but here I am today. And so, what does boredom do to you? Audiobooks, Carmel? I'd be passed out all day long. But no, that is a good idea. So no, believe me, I do. I watch a lot of videos. Besides this bullshit, and like DJing videos. I try to keep myself as busy as possible. Now that I'm up and walking around, I'm able to be mobile and do things. But other than that, I do enjoy cooking. I'm cooking again. But it's just sometimes you're just sitting there. You watch too much YouTube. You're not interested in watching TV. Forget about the news. It's all negativity. Um, but what do you do? Should I think I forget who said that to me, but take up knitting. So maybe I'll go to Joanne Fabrics later and grab some knitting yarn and some whatever they call those needle things, and maybe I'll start knitting. We'll do a show on knitting. But when I get bored, I'll go shopping. Well, that's a great idea, Arlene. But right now, I'm not working technically, so that we're conserving. We're on full blown conserve mode. So believe me, I would love to go shopping right now. Um, why don't I see Slimity? Bucky, is Slimity here? Or are you effing with me here? Uh, find a good series on Netflix. I contemplated that, but um, yeah, I don't know. Window shopping doesn't do any good. I'm too impulsive, Arlene. Way too impulsive to be window shopping. I'm that type where I just pull the trigger, and that's how I open my pizzeria on a split second decision. Um, so that has worked to my advantage a lot, doing being spontaneous, and it hasn't worked a lot. So I am gonna drop the link. Make your own reality show. What? This is my own reality show, Stiggs. It's like the Toddfather show, like the Truman Show. All right, so there is the link if anybody wants to come up and make a knitted ice holding wrap. Yeah, that'll hold up well. Um, but yeah, but it is, it is what it is. Like I said on Edwin's show last night, there's a lot of things that could be a lot worse. Um, so I'm trying to keep in better spirits, but you guys all know me. I'm more or less a workaholic, and I'm used to being on the go, and I'm used to being busy. You know what I mean? So this has been a rude awakening here. You are busy doing a science project. I would go to Todd's reality. What am I going to do all day, Stiggs, right? Half of my day If I do a reality show, Stiggs, half of my day is going to be watching you. Right or wrong? If anybody in this chat did a reality show, it would be watching you all day long and checking their phone for Tommy Stiggs Playhouse. That's what you should do. A Tommy Stiggs Playhouse. So if you guys seen my thumbnail, I was at a thrift store the other day because I found this old Fisher-Price record player in my basement. I forgot I had it. So it's an old Fisher-Price record player, and I went to a Salvation Army store to buy records for it. But I bought the wrong damn records. I bought the little ones, and because it's a small player. And I went to hang on, let me pin this. All right, so I pinned the chat, or I pinned the link. So yeah, I went to this. You're right, Carmelo. I love to just maybe I'll do that. We'll do a show on super fines, but we had if Theendu was around. What's up, Paul? So if Theendu was around, he could second this one on me, and same with Noel for that matter. But there used to be a gigantic flea market. I don't think they did Fridays, but Saturday and Sunday mornings, forget about it. There was probably over 100 stands easily. Now you could buy real nice stuff at this flea market. It was in the middle of this gigantic parking lot on Walden Avenue, and they had everything. It was the junkest of the junk and the nicest of the nice stuff. The more bougie stands would be inside the building. You could rent space inside the building, but most people were outside. You could buy anything from produce to clothing to electronics, and take a bet that they still work. Bicycles, and my great uncle actually retired from steel plant, and that's all he did. That was his hobby. He fixed up bicycles and sold them at the flea market every weekend. Dindu, what's going down? Talking about the Walden Flea Market. But now they sold the land, and it is a Walmart, and there is nothing like that anymore around here. There is one flea market, but I don't think it's nearly as popular as the first or that one was. No way. It's not. It's way out in a different town. Andrea, how are you?
Doing pretty good, but what are you talking about? Really, you don't have any more flea markets or stuff like this? I think those are still strong everywhere. You don't have that many of those in Buffalo
now? We have not like the big outside ones like they used to. You know what I mean? Like they have like one outdoor one about 40 minutes from me, but it's not the same. It is not the same.
But still, 40 minutes is quite a while to reach the place. Come on, it's quite
yeah. Well, no, I've never been to it. It's a little bit further than my parents' house, and I don't really go there. You know what I mean? I've never been there.
In Europe, you can reach 2 different countries in 40 minutes. Come on.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, man? How are you?
Hey, good, man. Andre, how you doing?
We're talking about boredom.
Yeah, all that happens things we're talking about injuries. Huh? Yeah, that'll happen when you get injured. When you're injured, that happens.
Yeah, well, I normally don't. Normally I work through injuries, but this one I couldn't work through. So
talking about DJ equipment, remember we were talking about that?
Yeah.
What mixing board do you use?
I don't. I have just a regular 2-channel mixer. The software that I have doesn't need me to have a mixing board.
What do you use, Serato?
No, it's OTS, OTS or Oats, however you want to say it.
I was at my good friend's house for a Christmas party all night, and he's upgrading his equipment because he's a DJ also.
Yeah.
But I need to get a new speaker system for the comedy club, so I'm buying his speaker system, which is fantastic. They're 15-inch. What the hell's the name of them? But I'm gonna buy it just for the hell of it. He's got a four channel Denon. What's it called? The MC 8000, something like that.
Oh yeah, Denon's good stuff for sure. No, I don't need I don't really use I don't use one. You know what I mean? Like I said, my I have a mixer, but it doesn't have the tables on it, more or less. But like I said, the software of mine enables me to walk away and do whatever I got to do. I don't got to beat match. I'm basically cheating. You know what
Well,
I mean?
this particular one has a lot of like great options, but it's an older version. But it has 4 channels. 2 channels can work with the. You could just use a what they call a thumb drive,
Yeah.
and the other
Oh,
one.
my
you can-
laptop. This laptop I'm on right now has 40,000 songs, or I'm sorry, 32,000 songs.
I know you're telling me that's crazy, man.
And but the thing is like I'm an event DJ. You know what I'm saying? I don't mix music. I don't need the headphones where I've had people come up to me at weddings and be like, what the hell is this stuff? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and it's like, dude, I don't go to clubs. I don't make my own music. I don't need, I'm the MC. I'm the DJ. I run the photo booth. Like I got to be everywhere. So this is the most user friendly for me. And this is what I use. So I don't.
I
At this
just
point, I
sent
don't
you a
give a
few
shit.
pictures. Tell me what you think of it.
Oh yeah, no, it's nice stuff. See, that's like overkill for what I need. You know what I'm saying? Like way overkill.
I'm
What are
buying it.
these?
He's going to give me the case and everything with it, so I'm going to pick it up just for the club.
So those are good speakers. The EVs are really good speakers.
And he's giving me the sub.
Nice. Yeah, I have an 18-inch sub, and I have
Wow.
two. Well, I own 6 of them, but I have JBL 15s. Tops they call them. My main speakers are JBL 15s. They're preamped.
Yeah, I'm taking these 2 EVs for the sound, but they're also good for the music, and also the price I'm getting is really good, so that's why I'm buying everything.
If you're getting a good price on EVs, dude, then take it all day long. Even you could probably resell it if you ever needed to, because that stuff, EVs keep their value. You know what I mean?
What?
Like I could go and sell a pair of my speakers right now for probably $500. I just won't give them up. I won't.
15-inch ones?
Yeah, I have 6 of them. Like I said, I
Wow,
just acquired when I started buying stuff originally. The guy who I bought the stuff off of, he's been on here actually before, in the chat anyway. Instead of paying me money, I would ask for equipment that he was looking to liquidate anyways. So we kind of made out. You know what I'm saying? So he got the money from the customer. I got more equipment. You know what I mean?
Well, the way
so
he's doing it now is he's
very
upgrading he's upgrading the board to a better one.
Yeah, I mean, with the club and stuff like that, you got to you have to you have to have that capability to mix, and you would hire a fully different DJ for your club than me. You know what I mean?
Right, but my
I
point
mean,
would be that
I have no shame saying that. Like I said, I do events only. So
the mixing board has the 2. You can read from the mixing board. You don't even need the laptop when you put the thumb drive in.
Yeah, because they have digital readouts where you can see what songs you want to play next, and you could scroll through right on that screen.
Right.
I mean, I know you could do that with a lot of the new ones. What
and
do we
it's got
here?
effects.
Hang on. Why can't I put this up? Edwin, thank you so much. Thanks so much, Edwin. That's huge, man. I appreciate you, man. Todd Father, we must reach over $1 million. Amen. Let the 24-hour marathon begin. That's the only reason I think I'm on right now, Edwin, is because I was on your show last night and you told me I have to go on every single day now. So
hey, listen, we could do a YouTube event at my club and we can have a fundraiser.
No.
No, I mean,
absolutely not.
We'll have all the YouTubers on there, and we'll
I feel weird. I feel weird enough,
Everybody gets
letting
paid.
Edwin give me this money. So, Andrea, how you doing over there, buddy? How's work going?
Crazy. We will see. I'm planning to change something.
You still staying
put? Yeah. But on Monday I will be going to Italy for the holidays, and then we will see.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'll go back to Rome.
Are you leaving your wife behind, or is she coming with you? You letting her come with you?
She'll come after a couple of days because she also has her parents in Italy, So we're both
what about your other 7 wives? Are they coming or no?
No, I only have one wife. You're talking about the Gumach.
Oh.
No one makes wife jokes like Andrea. It's great. I love
Thanks
it.
To
Little
love
shitster, how are you? Good to see you.
And talking about jokes, actually, Evil, when I'll come to the US, you need to give me a stint at your club. Come on. You need to give me 10 minutes on stage. I'd love to. Really, stand-up comedy is one of the most incredible things ever. I'm just in love with it. So,
Andrea,
what's up, Skipper? How are you?
100%, I'll do it for you.
I'll be one of your first fans there, just checking every comedian because I just love it. but I'll also try to get in it.
Great, man. Listen, I'm gonna drop the link for the flyer that we're putting out in the promo. So if anybody
ahead.
wants to come, first round of drinks is on Sino.
Uh-oh.
Awesome.
I'll get a fishbowl. How about that? I'll make you load it up.
That's right.
I'll sink you. I'll sink you in one fishbowl. I'm kidding.
I know.
Adam's here, right? Yeah, there's Adam. Adam, I heard a joke the other day. It's not my joke, but I heard it. You want to hear it?
Go ahead.
Cena Weevil, what's worse than ants in your pants?
I don't know.
Uncles in your pants.
Oh shit! You're right. That would be terrible.
That joke is accredited to Adam from Angel's Show. Adam, the lawyer, Adam. That dude
God,
cracks
that
me
is a
up.
terrible
What
joke.
the fuck? By the way, that
dude-
guy is like the
Oh,
further thing that you could imagine from a lawyer. He says so
I know.
much stuff. He cracks
I
me down
enjoy
every
listening.
time.
I enjoy listening to him, man. Like he just comes out. Like he could be silent for 15 minutes, and he comes out with these one-liners. Like, I mean, I'm pretty quick-witted, I think, for the most part. But this dude, man, he's awesome. I love listening to him. If you're out there, Adam,
Like
by
Adamisms.
some chance, or anybody who knows Adam from Angel's Show, the lawyer, then
Yeah, I call him Adamisms.
he's awesome.
No.
He
So he
the
cracks me
comedy
up,
comes
man.
out of his
I get a
mouth
kick
is
out of
witty.
him.
Very witty. He's a very witty guy.
Yeah, I get a kick out of him, and man, I get a kick out of Mikey. Mikey makes me laugh so hard. Like I could be in the shittiest mood. I hear Mikey come on, and he starts laying into something or somebody. Oh my God, Mikey cracks me up. Shout out to Mikey. If you're re-listening to this show, Mikey, kudos to you, buddy. I love it.
Mikey,
So-
I've got it.
Mikey went at Detroit Ziggy, and I'm not getting into any bullshit here, but Mikey went at Detroit Ziggy or Siggy or whatever last night on his live after he was messing around in Stiggs' chat, and Mikey gave it to him good. It was awesome. Paul says,
don't
a
follow
fuse
that
for
guy
your
since
sound
what
system,
happened."
bud. Thanks a lot, Paul. That's awesome. I appreciate you, man. That's really huge. Appreciate you. That's awesome. If I didn't say hi to Skip, hello, Skipper. Yesterday, Stiggs mentioned something about a Christmas show. So we were supposed to do it Tuesday, and we're talking about it. And I look over at my wife. I said, "Are we good for Tuesday? Can I, this is what we got in mind." She goes, "Oh, your daughter has a orchestra concert, so she's playing violin, so I can't miss that. So we're gonna have to figure something else out for a different day." So
Nice.
um,
For how long
I mean,
has
she
been playing
she
violin?
plays 2 years now.
Nice.
She plays at school. She has lessons in school, and then we also pay for outside lessons. So she goes once a week to a private teacher as well. So, I don't want to miss it. Obviously, I'm not going to miss it for YouTube. But we'll get it on. We'll get the party going. We'll have a fun time. So, we're gonna have to do some. We might actually do some sort of scripting for that show, like we did with the Halloween show.
Oh, great.
But the only thing that was scripted on the Halloween show, all bullshit aside, was the lineup of who I was going to bring in, first to last. You know what I mean? So other than that, we didn't, it was just a free for all after I did the introduction. So, is that right, Bucky? That's cool. His granddaughter's playing violin tonight at the Christmas play. That's awesome. Yeah, that's cool. My son was taking piano lessons for a while, and then once he started playing school sports and stuff like that, he stopped. So I'd like to get him into it again if he's willing. I played piano from when I was like 8 to about 15 years old, and then I stopped. So I wish I never
Piano's
stopped.
awesome, man. You know what's nice about piano? You can play all music with it.
Right. Well, my problem was I couldn't read music. I couldn't read the sheets. I couldn't read. I would play all by ear.
I have a
You know
friend
what I
that's
mean?
similar to that. He plays like 3 instruments, but he cannot read it also. But he's awesome at it.
Oh, you know what? I got one of those ukulele things. Maybe I'll play that. Maybe I'll just do that out of my boredom. I'll start jamming on the ukulele. I have one of those. I'm not gonna bullshit. Just in the closet over there. All right, guys. So there is Cena Weevil's comment there. Did you? Okay. So yeah. All right. So there is that. And there is the link. If anybody wants to check that out, copy, paste it, and check it out. Is it only Instagram?
No, I'm gonna send the Facebook one, and it'll have the flyer of all the information about what's going on that day. Oh, tonight.
Okay.
Give me 1 second to get that up, okay?
Sorry, I'm getting a text message from the school right now. Andrea, how long are you off of work for?
I will be off for 3 weeks. It's gonna be amazing.
3 weeks? Good for you. That's great.
Come on, we have a lot of holidays in Europe. Come on.
A lot of what?
That's a lot of holidays, man. It's like, for us, it's normal to have holidays. We're not like a socialist country like you, where we are forced to work every day. You know.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No,
different.
I can't argue that point. Sorry.
I have
You
like
know how to
20
play
days
one song,
left.
All in the Family? Nice. What's that, Andrea?
I have like 20 days left, so I'm gonna use all of them together right now.
Good for you. That's awesome. Oh, Jesus. Thanks a
All
lot, Bucky,
right.
man. That's huge, man. I
Mm.
really appreciate that. That's great. Yeah, that'll pay for one lesson coming up. That's awesome. I really appreciate that, man. And again, I'm not out here trying to beg for money by whatsoever, but this is great. This is cool.
I just hope you will manage to get those money, you know, and it's not gonna be like in
I
you
know,
recall that?
right? Oh. Yeah, so the super chats, and like everybody says, the super chats you get the month after, and then they take 30% of that, which whatever, money's money. The Cash App is when you get it directly, but all the same, thank you, and it's much appreciated. But here is my bid. Just all right. So yeah, if anybody wants to see No Evil's business page, that is on Facebook. Again, you can copy and paste the link if you're a Facebook. Or actually, you don't even need to go right onto Facebook. You can probably put it right in your browser, and that'll come up.
Yes, it'll show you the flyer of what's going on tonight and what time and how everything goes. There's a dinner at the restaurant if you want, or you could just buy the tickets at the door. There's a lot of different things you can do, but there'll be food at the tables and drinks at the table too.
I really think you should try to. I don't know if any of these clubs have something like a virtual comedy thing.
I think you're right. We were talking about that. I like that idea.
You know what I'm saying? But like if you got like a projector screen or something, or even a big TV for that matter. I mean, a projector screen would probably be ideal, but I mean
we have that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. You can do that, and you can catch a guy in like Adam, and Adam will go nuts. So.
Oh my God, yeah, it'd be great. And then he can tell me if he's getting sued or not.
No bullshit aside, all you'd have to do is probably play one of our shows, and you'd have content right there. You don't have to even pay anybody.
Right.
You just have to pay.
I'm gonna record the whole show tonight. So I'll be doing like on the YouTube page. I'm gonna drop all the clips.
No, I'm saying you could use probably one of our shows and see.
No, I know what you're saying.
See how people are nuts on YouTube here, and people probably get a kick out of that. I'm not telling you to do that. It's probably a really bad idea.
No, dude. I like all the ideas are great to hear because I got to listen to everybody too. That's how you get the business rolling. But what we're trying to do now is we're trying to do like I'm talking to Brooklyn guy Vinny.
Yeah.
About doing like a benefit for St. Jude's. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna give the venue with no charge, and when they have their like St. Jude's fundraiser, all we're gonna do is charge at the door what they want to charge for their fundraiser, and just the money that comes out just to pay the town. Everything else is on for them. So that's to try and get our name out there without pulling any money. This way we can get everybody. I mean, we're gonna make some money if we have to on different fundraisers, but something like St. Jude's, everything goes back to them. No, but everything goes St. Jude's. Everything goes back to the kids.
Vinny does. I think Vinny raised like almost 10 grand a couple of years ago or last year.
Vinny's very, very good.
Great from his channel. So he's big into that, and that's great.
And you know what? Vinny actually pays out of his own pocket the taxes on it.
Right. Yep. Yeah. And he actually even because he caught some flack for that for a while, and then he actually showed his receipt. That was when those
people were starting drama. The drama channels were doing that to him. That's bullshit.
Right. And yeah, so he he showed his proof, and I would never think.
If anybody doesn't know Vinny by now, the guy is he wears his heart on his sleeve, man. The guy's a good person.
Yeah, no doubt. I was one of Vinny's first subscribers. So.
Were you really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I've been around since Lee Cole and his son first came on.
Lee Cole's son. I never saw Lee Cole's son. On
One of his very first episodes, or few episodes, was with his one son, talking about John Alite. So that's how long I go back. So, and it's just like everybody else here. You probably watch mob documentaries, overnight when I'm working. I just listen to stories and this and that, and then it turned into these little shows, and then the whole fucking thing exploded. So
you know what? It actually went too fast, too soon, and everybody got a little bitchy on it. That's what I think.
Yeah, there's.
But I'm glad that your channel and Thindu, Stigs, and that those channels are staying out of like the nonsense. It's not worth it.
I'm not gonna bullshit. There was a time where I like got real involved in, like, I don't want to say involved, but like, I would get like hyper over certain things. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, I can't believe he said this or did that. And then I literally like took a couple steps back, and I'm like, are you fucking out of your mind? Like, are you nuts?
You know what?
And then for a while I didn't chat a lot. I wasn't in the chats a lot. You know what I mean? I was just kind of like laying low. And then believe it or not, that's when I bumped into Thindu in the chat room, and he said he was from, I think he said, oh, you're from Buffalo, and I said, yeah, and I don't know, construction was brought up, and I said, oh, my dad is retired 210, and he goes, no way, and I said, this is his nickname, and
holy
the
crap,
the rest is history. So something this crazy,
how cool is that?
Yeah, so something this crazy with this many people, and like Edwin always says, there's 2 billion people on YouTube. Me and Thindu living 10, 15 minutes away from each other got to meet. So
you know what's funny, dude, is that people with text messaging on here, the chat room and stuff, no one has to. What they have to realize that when something's written, there's no like feeling behind it. It's just written. So your best bet is to take everything that's in a text, the best way it can be taken versus the worst way it can be taken, until you find out it is the worst way, because you're gonna get yourself all butthurt. And honestly, it's words, dude. Who's gonna get? You got to get all angry about words. If someone's giving you that slack, just ignore them and move on.
Yeah,
not only that.
This whole thing is not meant for the thin-skinned by any means.
Well, that's what tonight's comedy show is going to be the same thing. It's going to be all politically incorrect on both sides. They're going to bust chops on this side, that side, and what's going to be fun is that it's going to have like, don't come to the show if you're going to get all upset, because it's just jokes.
I mean, there's a time for everything. Let's put it that way. If someone comes at me, Thindu, Stigs, Anthony, you, whoever, it's time to go a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it ain't worth it.
Andre, I'm sorry to interrupt you. What were you going to say, bud?
No, I fully agree with that. But who's going to come at you now? I kind of think like because of what happened, because of what was created. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't give anybody any reason. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On purpose. So.
But also, because of what has been created in the past, I kind of felt like naturally this sub-community grew.
Yeah.
You know?
I got
maybe
real
there are not
problems in life.
6,000, 7,000 people. Maybe there are 200 people, but those are people that really genuinely seem to care about you, Those are not people that just want you to get upset.
Andrea, and I could, I could probably speak for everybody here, because everybody in this chat's been around for a long time. Like, we've seen it, we've heard it, and we could probably go completely crazy and have 100 people in this chat room and me talking shit about somebody, because I've seen it all. I've heard it all, especially working overnights. I haven't missed nothing. And
just to give you an example, so sorry if I interrupted, but like I remember that 3 months ago, Dindu put like a specific title for the show. It was like "Angel Threw Me to the Ground." When he started the show, 70 people were there because they were thinking that he was going to attack Angel.
Right.
What he meant was, she threw me to the ground with a joke that she made yesterday night. And then after 10 minutes, 18 people were following. Where are the other 60 people?
Andre, you're right. Because people, you know what happens? People get butthurt over words that they're misconstruing. Until you talk to somebody, you could say a word in so many different versions. So you could say whatever, or you can give an attitude, whatever. You could say, like, I always tell everybody, Avangu, but that means I like you. I'm not cursing you out, but I purposely write it incorrectly so it doesn't mess up the algorithm.
Do you see who's in the chat?
No, who's in the chat?
It's on the screen.
Oh, Arlene? Oh, Theme.
No, the Knit Father. It's on the screen.
Oh shit.
Look at the
God.
profile picture. It's a guy looks
I
like a
see
knitted
it.
jacket, knitted hat. That's great.
That's fucking great.
That is awesome.
I'm gonna tell you who this person is.
Don't
It looks like Blink 182.
I'm gonna tell you in the
get
private
upset.
chat who
Just
this
get
person
knitting.
is. Yeah.
Hey, Thindu, do you want to start knitting with me? We can do live knitting. We can go right over to the knitting community. You imagine
you can knit
that?
and do burpees. Knit and burpee. Knit and burpee.
Oh, yeah, burpees. I'll fall to the ground right now. He could. Thindu will do
No, you do the
7,000
knitting, he'll
more
do the
burpees than
burpees.
I can do right now.
No, you knit, he burps.
Todd, just check a
What?
second in the private chat. Do you think I'm right? Do you think it is this person?
Uh,
I kind of believe so. I'm really sure about it, you know. There is this
No.
person creating a lot of.
No,
I believe so.
no,
Ah, come on. Yeah.
nope, not a
Trust me.
chance.
Yeah. Ah,
Yep,
Not a
that's what I
chance.
think. Yep, that's the one.
Not a chance.
But you know what's fun?
Ah,
It's fun,
might
dude.
be. Yeah.
I don't. To
Oh
me,
shit! What did I do?
if someone
I did
makes fun
something.
of you, they like you.
But there are levels also, you know. I always say that there are levels.
Craig, how
Yeah,
are
you're
you?
You
right.
don't know somebody.
You know what it is, dude? If you get butthurt over stupid words, you got more problems than anybody else here.
You know, it all depends. Someone could hit you the wrong way, even though they're joking or this or that. We can go on and on about this. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of
I know.
how thin or thick skinned you are. If they hit you in the wrong type of mood. And again, and like you said off as soon as you said it off the rip, same thing. You can get a text message or see something in a chat and like it's not what they meant. You know what I mean? It's not what they
It's
meant.
one-dimensional.
Right. You know, it's not like hearing a voice or seeing a facial expression or body language. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right. That's why I always say take it the best way instead of taking it the wrong way.
Yeah. No, I get
Until
it.
you know it's the wrong way.
Yep. And that's the thing. There's too much how could you say it? Too much assumption, you know, when you read text. And I'm guilty of it.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. I've gotten text messages from my own friends and called them up and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? Are you serious right now? You know, like, you know, what's your fucking problem or something? You know what I mean?
Like,
and they're like, whoa, easy. You know what I mean?
You can write, get the F out of here, and it's like a joke.
Or you could write, forget about it, and you could do the whole Donnie Brasco deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a good.
Autos,
that's
peppers,
exactly how it
forget about
goes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Maybe that's the problem. We text too much.
Yeah,
You're right, Andrea. You're right. You're absolutely right. What am I doing here?
You know what happens, Andre, with the texting? By the time I answer the first text, they're 4 pages in.
Jesus.
Andrea, do you see my brother? I put him up, you know, just because I miss him.
Dude, that's my contact of you.
Is it really?
That's the contact picture.
That's good. I love it.
By the way,
so many people hate this. So many people hate this avatar. They can't look at it.
I love it. That is fantastic.
Honestly, guys.
That is
Honestly,
totally
one
like the
question.
special ed
Look at what Bucky mentioned. So let's start from the fact that I really like the dude, you know. I think the dude is really cool. But how did he get into this community? How did we get to know this Slim Day Cricket?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Slimity Cricket was in Mikey's chat. So Mikey found him on his own. And so Slimity went to Mikey's. And then me and Thindu were in Mikey's chat. And Mikey shouted us out and said, hey, Slim, sub to Todd and Thindu. And he came over and then he was live with me the other night. So, and now he's been on a couple of Thindu shows too now. So
is he cool, dude?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I sub to the dude. Yeah.
I haven't. You know what?
And he
this
goes
last
live
week and
too.
a half, I had another death in the family, so must be a jinx on my end here.
Jesus.
My friend's husband passed away.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, 56 years old.
Yeah, wow.
Damn young.
He had a seizure, a grand mal seizure at home. Then they had to do emergency neural surgery for that side of his brain. And then the day after that surgery, he had a stroke. The right side, he was going to be blind, paralyzed, and feeding tube. So what do you do?
Craig, come on up if you want, man. You're welcome to come up. I have the link pinned at the very top of the chat. There should be the link. So if Yep, Slim is good peeps for sure. We like Slim here. He's probably at
How'd you
work
like
right
feeling?
now.
Icing it?
Yeah, I just took it off actually.
Good.
I just took
As
it
long
off.
as you ice that sucker.
No, I iced it and I took some ibuprofen, so we're good. We're good for now.
Yeah, you got to get. The key is inflammation, dude. Get the inflammation down.
Yeah. Let me see here. Man, I'm all messed up here. Hang on, Craig. Do you need me to drop the link again? I think I have it still. There we go. You want to believe something? I'm more efficient on my phone doing StreamYards than I am with the laptop. Yeah, see,
Okay.
no evil. See, that's what wraps
Awesome.
around. So
Now throw it in the freezer right now while you got a chance, kid.
I will. Hang on, I'll do it in a minute. But yeah, that's what they it wraps around or whatever. So that's what I had on. But
You know what it is too. After these kind of surgeries, they do a lot of moving in there with those tools, and actually scar tissue gets all over the place.
One of these days, if people want, I'll show the pictures that they took of the operation. Like they took pictures inside of my knee.
Really?
So, oh yeah, I got them all. I got them all. It shows everything, like where all the fraying was in my meniscus, both meniscuses, and then yeah, oh yeah, no, they have it, and then and then they have where they drilled the holes where it was bone on bone. So,
holy Christ!
Well, if you want to hold the show down, I'll go grab them.
Go ahead, brother.
If you guys want to see him, does anybody want to see that, or if not, I'll just keep.
Of course, we want to see him, Avangu.
Go ahead, I'll talk with him.
Yeah,
so
talk
Andre,
away. I'll be right back. Hang on. All right, I'm gonna mute
what's
too.
What's going on down there, Andre?
Everything pretty good. Just I have a question. What's going on with Todd's video? Okay, now it's good. Question for you regarding the stand-up stuff. We have seen here in Europe some videos of some stand-up comedy events that have been stormed because some people got offended because, you made a joke about women, because you should respect everyone, because, some of this woke stuff. Is it happening often, or it's just an extreme case?
You know what happens? When you apologize for something that's a joke, it's not comedy no more.
Jesus.
We tell everybody at the beginning of the show, everything here is not a rally for anything political. If you hear anything that's offending you or something said to it, it's not to offend you. It's a joke. And we pick on everybody. Well, I'm not the comedy guy, but they pick on everybody. Race,
it's all
religion,
game.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's all
just
for
to
fun.
have fun. Yeah,
Lighten
it's just
up.
to have friggin' fun.
People got to start smiling again. Stop with the goddamn friggin' being butt tight.
Jesus.
We don't tolerate babies.
Things needs to get bad before they will get good like they were,
You know what? I kind of think that everybody's getting tired of all this wokeness, and they're starting to all right, enough is enough. The problem was everybody was I guess giving into them to appease them, but you don't have to say anything you don't want to say or appease anybody. Just here's a good way of thinking about it. If something bothers you, don't engage.
Absolutely. But it should be pretty much like YouTube. You get to YouTube because you had a hard day of work, You're maybe tired. You just want to have a good time. If you can't have a good time,
you want to decompress over here. It's supposed to decompress you.
Yeah, decompress. Yeah. 100%.
My thing is,
but
when I go to a comedy show, I can't wait till somebody gets ripped on. It's fun.
But nowadays it's just so hard, It seems like you should be 100% judgmental. And it's crazy.
I'm not a tall guy, so when someone makes fun of my height or something like that, I'll go, give me 1 minute. I'm going to get my stool so I can punch you in the face.
Yeah.
It's a joke. So they made fun of my height. I made fun of myself.
Don't worry, I can stab you in the balls, That's my height. That's what I will see from my height,
You can graze someone's balls and it's over with.
Yeah. You get one, you throw one.
Anyway, what kind of comedy you like?
To be honest, my favorite is Joy Diaz.
What is it? Sorry, I didn't get you. What'd you say?
Joy Diaz is just my favorite, my absolute favorite. I believe he's a beast. He's an animal. He's from Jersey. Yeah, Joey Diaz.
Joey Diaz. Joey Coco. Yeah. That guy is amazing because he's just being himself.
Jesus
and the stories
Christ. And that's how he became famous.
The stories are off the chart.
When he started to talk about his life, that's when it really rolled off,
Did you ever see when Joe Rogan's company, they animate them.
Oh my god! Oh my.
Did you see
god.
Pauly Tunes?
Oh my god! That insane.
You never saw it?
That is insane.
Have you saw it?
Yeah, I did it. I've seen
When
it.
he gets mad about the you give me the Szechuan.
Incredible.
I don't want ranch dressing. He's nuts, Joey.
I'm in touch with a famous comedian that before was an MMA fighter. You know, we write like once a month. We exchange messages. He's really famous, but he's one of the most hated comedians in the country. Brendan Schaub, you probably know him.
What's his name?
Brendan Schaub.
Oh, Brandon Schaub. Yes.
Yeah.
He was a UFC fighter.
Yeah. He's so hated, but to be honest with you, I kind of message with him often. We go back and forth since like 5 years. You know, I've been messaging with a guy.
I think
had
he's
some
with
calls with
Brian. He's in a
Callen,
podcast
yeah.
with the fighter and the kid.
Brian Callen. Yeah.
Brian Callen, right?
But the guy had
I like
get
him.
so much hate because of his comedy. You know, they say that he's not a real comedian because he didn't put really work in. But I like the dude. He's a funny
You know what
guy.
the problem is? That's just jealousy, bro.
Also, yeah.
Hey, Tammy, how are you? Bucky, they did not give me a date yet. I have my follow-up appointment this coming Wednesday, and honestly, I think it's a matter of myself saying when I want to go back or that I'm healed enough to go back and do full-on activity at my work. So, so do you want to see these pictures or?
Let's do it.
All right. So, so little did I know I had fraying. Now I'm not a doctor, so I don't know all these terms. I'll just tell you, as far as the what I do remember. Let's put it that way.
Mhm.
Oh, hang on. Craig is coming up. Craig, give me 1 second, all right?
Absolutely.
Hey,
All right.
Craig, what's up, bud?
What's up, my brother?
So can we do this? What the fuck? Or not? Hang on. Okay, that works. All right, so the first one I'll show you is the patella. That's in front of my knee. That's this
Wow.
one or that
Yeah, I
one.
see it.
So
all
all
ripped
those
up.
little fraying is the bad cartilage.
Jeez.
That's the patella. All right.
Wow. Sure.
So
Wow.
so then after that they had to get rid of all that other shit in the patella. See how they scoped it?
Right. They cleaned
That's
it up.
actually I think that's the instrument right there.
That's the tool.
Yeah. So that's the patella. And the medial meniscus on right here.
You can see all the cuts right there.
See all the fraying right? Yeah, that's the tear. You see all the fraying though?
Yeah,
So they had to
that's the part where it's got to be redone.
Well, they removed all that shit, all that fraying right there on the, you know what I mean? So here, they got rid of all that. They cleaned it up. You know what I mean?
And
So
then
that
what do they
was
do?
the
They
medial.
sew it back together, or they let it heal naturally?
No, they let that heal naturally. Hang on, where's the other one? Okay, so the lateral meniscus. That was here.
That's
that
like
was
bone on
here.
bone there.
That was here. So you see all the shit there?
It looks like
And
bone on
that's
bone.
afterwards. That's after they dragged out all the shit.
That's a big cut.
So, and then the thing that and that's the patella again right there. A different view of the patella after they scraped off all the garbage.
Yeah, it's all clean. It's cleaned up nice there.
Yeah. So then here's the other thing. So medial femoral condyle, whatever. So
yeah, those words are big. I know.
Where the fuck is it? So right here, that's where they drilled the holes because I was bone on bone. There's no cartilage there at all. You know what I mean?
That's the tool right there. See the tool? Put it back up.
Hang on. And that's why I'm not going back to work because they drilled holes in my bone there.
Go to the other picture you just had up.
But do you see that? Do you see the
Yeah,
drill
that's
holes?
nuts.
That's where they said that's gonna stimulate
The freaking hell.
Yeah, that's gonna stimulate cartilage
Sucks to
growth.
be you.
Those pictures are like in 8K. It's amazing in shots.
Look
Oh
at
yeah,
the
hang on, what the fuck is it? Yeah, right.
I had
one
some.
that had the tool in there.
I had something similar, Todd. Playing ball years ago. I ruptured my ACL, dislocated my kneecap all in once. So you can imagine when you dislocate your kneecap, it pushed all the way up
Jesus.
into my thigh playing
my
football.
Lord.
So you could imagine what tore. So I ruptured the ACL. It was just like total, complete destruction. Well, I didn't really do the right things, get the surgeries that were needed. So now at 56, I'm paying for it. I wind up getting surgeries some later on, but now I need a whole replacement. I keep putting that off because I actually,
No.
due to all the arthritis that set in, I have like a hole, as
That's
they
what we're saying
described to
too.
me, the size
You
of like
try
a
and push
nickel.
through it, not to go out sick, and then you freaking hurt yourself worse.
Yeah, and again, this is considered a minor I mean, not super minor.
Yeah, it's
But-
minor when
and
it's they're not
and
under
this
the
isn't-
knife.
And this isn't nothing, like I said, I know that there's guys in the chat here even that's had
Nah.
neck surgeries, back surgeries.
Yeah,
I understand that this is nothing compared to a lot of people's
yeah,
surgeries, but it's my first one, and I just thought it was super cool that I can actually share these with you.
yeah. No, that's
Remember
awesome.
one thing:
So
everybody heals differently, and nobody has a pain meter.
Absolutely.
So
Listen,
Gianni,
Todd,
how are you, Gianni? Silo, how you doing, Silo?
Guys,
So, yeah.
Todd,
So
I just wanted to just jump on real quick. I'm gonna bail. I just wanted to thank you guys for popping on yesterday. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. And I just wanted to always show it back, and I mean it. Thank you so much, all you guys. I appreciate it
problem,
very
man.
much, brother. Thank
Believe
you.
me, man, we're all here to help
yeah,
each other.
and I think
So,
that's awesome, and that's what I'm going to try to do with my thing. Constantly promote, help if we can in any way. That's
yeah,
all.
I mean, we're not
Drop your
the
link.
biggest
Drop your link so I can
channels
get back to subject.
of all of everybody, but you know what? We stick together, and we make it our own, and
Yeah,
we make it fun for ourselves. So
everybody does their own thing. On my thing, I just try to keep it real. Whatever it is, there's no bullshit. It's just straight facts, and that's it. And then we move on and have some laughs. That's it.
yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right. You guys have a great day, Todd. Take care of your knee. I'm always watching out for your lives because sometimes at midnight you give me a good laugh, my brother.
Oh,
Be well,
man,
guys.
and that's the thing. Like I have no direction in my show. It's just a free for all.
Yeah. I kind of like that.
If I'm on late at night like that, normally I'm having a couple beers. I'm a little more loose,
Yeah.
believe it or not. So
Enjoy. God bless, man.
So yeah,
Just be safe. Be safe,
oh
brother.
God,
All you guys.
I can't leave nowhere. I
Thank
can't.
Thank
you.
you.
Just
You too, Craig.
All right, guys. Peace. Be well.
All right, Craig.
Thank
All right,
you.
if anybody can, please drop Craig's link in the description, or I'm sorry, in the chat. Yeah, drop Craig's in the chat there. If somebody can do that for me, that would be very helpful. Craig's got a good show. He's up and coming here, and yeah, so he just he's been around for Tony. He's I believe a friend of Tony Silos, and yeah, Craig's yeah. Oh, you missed 2 good shows yesterday, Gianni. Craig had a really good show, and then Dindu came on right after him. And but I guess you had some more important things to do, and I get that. So, Damien, how are you? Damien, Damien. Good morning. How are you? Who's there? Joey Pope. What's going down?
I gotta go, Todd.
Okay, yeah.
Todd, I gotta leave. Unfortunately, wife is coming over, but I see Damien Argenti over there. I'm coming for you, Damien. I'm coming, Damien Argenti. Ravioli eating contest. Where are you at, Damien Argenti? Send any ravioli you want. Don't send any ravioli you want back. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Andrea. Thanks for coming up.
Andrea, have a good day.
That was funny. Yeah, so thank you, Adam. Adam dropped Craig's link, so if anybody or if everybody can, please sub up to Craig Gatto. Hey Craig, if you're still around, are you related to Joe Gatto from the Impractical Jokers? I've been meaning to ask you that. That's a great question. Do you know who that is? You gotta know who that is.
Joe Gatto, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know
They
him?
went to Farrell High School.
What's that?
They're Staten Islanders. They went to school together here in Staten Island. Almost all of them.
I mean, you'd have to probably pay real big money. He's coming to Buffalo, Joe Gatto. He's coming coming at the end of December, I believe.
Well, Sal does a lot of things with that guy. He's awesome too. I love him too. He's talks about his father. He's crazy. What the hell's his name? Chris DeStefano.
I don't know
Crazy
who that
Chris.
is.
He's originally from, I think, Queens. Smart guy, but his father was like from like the 80s and 60s on up. And he has some stories that he tells a certain way about his father being like an old leg breaker and hysterical. So if you look up Chris Stefano on
Okay.
YouTube, he's got some good stand up.
Did you see the Sebastian Maniscalco movie with De Niro?
No, I haven't.
It's all right.
Good? No good?
It's got some.
I
It's
like
all right.
him, but
I feel like he sold out.
I saw him.
I don't know.
Well, you know what? I saw him before he really started taking off at, it's called Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club on Point Pleasant, New Jersey. And I got actually pictures with him. But you know what? These guys are in it to make it. They're not in it to not make it. So if he does get a little too Hollywood, but he's around Martin Scorsese, Pesci, and all these guys. So I'm sure he's just trying to keep himself in the game. Although,
Yeah.
you know what I just saw? He was on that guy Schultz's show, Flagrant. You know Andrew Schultz?
No.
He's a comedian from New York, but Andrew Schultz, he like popped up hugely real fast. And what happened was, he's more like about the money and bragging about it. Like if you start talking about something that you did, he has to, oh, I made this much money. Like he's got like a bragger. Whereas
One upper.
Maniscalco's like, right. And Sebastian was telling him on his own show, like, you know, the money thing, I grew up a time, we don't tell anybody about the money, number one. And he goes, and number two, he goes, I might not always be on top. So I'm the one that tries to save the money. My wife spends it, he goes. So he's very like cautious about his money. And
Yeah.
when,
Well, you should be.
they go, but he says, what's your biggest, like, what do you want to buy? He goes, I don't really care about cars. I don't care. He goes, I'm worried about just having a good experience. And he likes to see, like, take his family or friends on vacation, have an experience versus buy a car. Like, that's his thing. And matter of fact, Sebastian Maniscalco, my partner on the comedy club, he played the Borgata down here in New Jersey, Atlantic City. And he was telling me that Sebastian was playing, and I think he was getting like $500,000 a show, dude. You know,
Yeah.
50,000 a show, something really,
Wow.
really like nuts. Like, you know,
I agree with Gianni
4
here
nights.
for sure.
4 nights he made, like, I think 4 nights he made 500,000. 4 nights.
That's it. Man,
Yeah,
just
but
get
they're
me
like
on stage then. I'll make $5.
dude. If you're making $500,000 a show, 4 nights, you just made $5 million. I mean, what do you got?
2 million.
3 million.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But either way, ridiculous.
Well, hey man, you know it's all about striking it at the right time. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It really is, and that goes for anything. You know what I mean? You could hit the stock at the right time, cash out at the right time. There's a million things. You know, a lot of things in life is timing. You know
all
what
you
I
got to
mean?
do is follow that one Speaker of the House that always made a good stock change. They never lost. They're better than Warren Buffett.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean,
follow that one.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Like, I mean, I just use that as an example, but like timing is everything, and a lot of times it's bad timing. You know what I mean? Like me to do surgery in November, bad timing. Christmas is next week. You know what I mean? So, you know,
but you're
but
better
it is
off that
what
you
it
did
is.
it then instead of doing it in the summertime. Would have been worse, bro.
Yeah, Adam, you got to keep us in the loop about these clams here, because I'm gonna have a throw up bag while I watch you eat them.
What's he gonna do?
So, Adam's gonna eat some raw clams. He's going for 100. So,
holy crap! He's gonna forget about you. But hope he's not got a girlfriend for the next night.
Yeah, I don't know. That's his business.
No, I'm saying, but dude, eating 100 raw clams, you do a dozen, that's enough.
Right. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm gonna have to have a one of those airplane throw up bags when he's doing it.
Absolutely.
I will watch him. I will support you through it, Adam. I will.
I will watch you throw up.
Yeah, that's nice. Adam will be eating on a split screen. I'll be throwing up. That'll be great content. So,
oh man, but it's funny watching him do it because he does it with a smile.
Sky's the limit with YouTube.
He does it because Reddit to drive.
As long as it's in bounds. So
yeah, right.
You know, but yeah.
So did you get any shopping done for the holidays, Mo?
I didn't buy one damn thing for the holidays.
No way. Really?
My wife has been on crazy mode. She's done it all. She's done everything. So Yeah. So yes, we bought stuff for Christmas presents and whatnot, but my wife did all of it, not me. So
You know what? I like shopping. My wife hates when I come because I'll just like spontaneous everything.
wait, food shopping or Christmas shopping?
No, well, Christmas. Like, these boots.
Okay, no, because I'll still go. Like now that I'm like walking around and whatever, I can food shop. I don't mind food shopping, but as far as Christmas shopping, I don't have the patience, and I'm not doing it. Not this year. Not this year.
We just went to the Jersey Gardens here by the Newark Airport, and it's all the outlets. And by the end of the day, I think I was like 10. I did like a 10K. Not money. I'm talking about walking wise.
Oh yeah, I believe it. I believe it. And that's the
Water.
thing though. Now, like, there's not a lot of malls anymore to do
I
all
know.
that shopping. I mean, you should be able to spend a good day at the mall and pretty much get all your shit done. I mean, we have the one.
Amazon and online took away everything.
Yeah, so we have one mall here that's probably 70% occupied. All the other ones, not even close. Not even close. Like the
You mean
mall
the
that was
stores are
closest to
like
me when I grew up by the Bill Stadium, McKinley Mall they call it.
right.
I don't even know if it's even open. Like all like the Sears, the J.C. Penney, the
Yeah, Sears is gone.
all that,
Wait.
they're all gone. You know what I mean? And
You
I
know
don't
what's
even know.
happening?
I wonder if Deandu knows. I think honestly, I think the
Amazon-
mall is open with just little stands and for mall walkers. I'm not gonna bullshit you
all
on
those
that one.
kiosks, right? Those kiosks.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I think
So-
Amazon bought the Sears areas, and they're doing like those pickup areas.
Yeah. It's like Gianni just said, all the malls in his area are ghost towns. Yeah, it seems like it's a thing now. I mean, all over. Amazon wiped everybody out.
I used to go to
So-
what I do. I go to New Hope, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. Like there's like these almost like a little village, like peddler's village, and it's really nice to go there and like enjoy walking around. One
Yeah.
side of it is like outlets. All the outlets are closed.
We have a
Go.
outlet mall in Niagara Falls here. It's probably about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes away from me here. It's one straight shot right down the thruway. And we usually go there for school, before school, for clothes for my kids.
Right.
And it's crazy because it is a really good resource to have near you. And I barely ever go, like barely ever.
And
You
it's
know what I
gone
mean?
now. They don't have.
No,
stores
it's
are closed?
there. It's just I go like once a year. Like, I should go
Oh.
more than once a year to like, get socks and get t-shirts or whatever, sneakers, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't. You know what I mean?
You know what's sad? A lot of the mom and pop stores got jammed up with this whole thing. You know, all the online shopping killed everybody.
Yeah. And the pandemic just buried everything too. You know what I mean?
Well, that that was.
There's an actual venue, a wedding venue. I mean, they hold all sorts of venues, or all sorts of parties, weddings, this, that. And it's right smack in front of where they're building the new Bill Stadium. And
Really?
yes, so they were forced to actually shut down because there's so much construction work. They can't park cars. They can't get in and out of the parking lot. They shut them down. So I don't
So they
know
killed
if pardon?
They killed the business.
They did, but I don't know if hopefully the state or the county or the Pagulas from the Bills are helping them out so they can reopen when everything's all said and done. But right now they're done. They're done. And they have weddings and
what a
events
shame.
there. Pardon?
What a shame.
Yeah. Yep. So that, even though the new Bill Stadium's supposed to generate all these jobs, construction, this, that, the other thing, they just buried a mom and pop business for now.
And those are the ones I
again,
like going to.
I don't know if it's I've DJ'd there a billion times. You know what I mean? I actually like going there. I don't like the load in and out of there. It's not fun, but other than that, I mean, the people there, the food there, everything's really good there. But as far as I don't think they're going to be able to get the traffic. Or I'm hoping they can reopen. I hope it's not permanent. Is all I'm saying. So
What? And it's just like a venue store, like to have venues. Is that what it's
yeah,
for?
yeah. It's it's just, they got 2 different rooms. They they have like 2 big, not big, but big, bigger banquet rooms.
Right.
And they hold events there. It's a nice place. It's a nice
Well,
place, but
you know
like I
what?
said, they're closed as of right now. So
And the sad thing is that the parking's everything.
Well, that's the thing. Everything's everything's a cluster. You know what? By the stadium right now. So
If you don't have no parking or it's like inconvenience, people just walk past it.
yeah.
to-
Well, this
they
is
go to
on
the
a
next
main
place.
highway. This is like one of the main highways, and that's why I think they're building that the new stadium across from the old one is because of like they want everybody was not everybody, but a lot of people were they wanted it to go downtown, the stadium along the waterfront. You know what I
Right.
mean? But the logistics in the the getting in and out of the city, especially if there was a Sabres or a Bison's, well, not a Sabres game. I don't think they play when the Bisons are there, but it would be insane. There's no way it wouldn't happen. Like the good thing about it being in Orchard Park is that it's there's all different ways to get out of there. You know what I mean? To go back to Buffalo, back to Rochester, back to Canada. There's always ways out, and I think that's ultimately why they must have put it there. You know what I mean?
Right. So everybody wants convenience.
Right. And if it was downtown, it would be a full bottleneck. It would be terrible. It would be a complete disaster. I wish Thiendo would come up here. He'd probably second that. But it's it's brutal. You know what I mean?
Well, so now because of what's going on, how long is it going to take for the new stadium to be built?
I don't know. It's going to be at least 3 years. I think. I think. You know what? Maybe I'll Google that right now.
Because that's the main thing. How long it takes? Like down where I live, it's like job security to do it slower.
Well, sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You got like four guys standing around while one guy's doing the job.
Oh shit! 2026 NFL season. So 3 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah,
but
it's supposed to be, you know what bothers me the worst? It's not even going to be a dome in Buffalo.
Open top.
They said 60% of the
it's needed there. That's where it's needed.
Right. They said 60% of the stands are going to be covered. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to be a wide open stadium, but yet
but it's still cold.
That throws everything out the window for a Super Bowl, in my opinion.
And it's freezing.
Hang on, Bucky. I was just in Lancaster in August. I think I seen the Rawlings outlet, but I seen all the Little League diamonds when we were passing through Lancaster, however you say it.
What were you doing down there?
My sister-in-law lives about 10 minutes outside of Lancaster. So
did you see any of the Amish the horses? How cool was that? The buggies?
Yeah. I mean, I can go a half an hour away from here and see Amish people. It's not new to me.
I didn't know that. I've never been to Buffalo.
No, my cousin has a hunting cabin, and his neighbors are Amish. They actually use his freezers to store their meat in when he's not around.
You know what's funny is that they say they don't use no power tools. Meanwhile, they're using power tools.
Yeah. What is he saying here?
Is
that your dating avatar used for the Cougar dating site? Yeah. Yeah, Bucky. I go for the approach of looks aren't everything. So yeah, this here is my it's more about the your feelings and your your honesty rather than looks. So if they can get over this, then we're in.
You're golden then.
Yeah. If they can get over this face right here, then I probably got a good one.
Did you show them the whole picture though? Show them the whole picture with your hand full of money.
Yeah, I know. You're right. That's funny. My wife is actually 4 years older than me, so I don't know if they can call that a cougar, but I always joke. What's that?
If she's beautiful to you, that's all that matters.
Well, of course. You know what I mean? And I'm beautiful to her, okay? So, wow, I didn't get no laugh on that one. It's total silence.
Did you show that? Did you show that avatar? That avatar might have done it for you.
Nah, she'll divorce me now with that one. No, I don't think she's ever seen that. I think my daughter's seen it, but not me, or not her. I'm
sorry.
You
threw that up. I almost fell off the chair laughing with that one.
Oh yeah, Yankees can't even look at it.
You know what I did? I animated that one. I gotta send it to you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
A good one. I didn't do anything bad. It was just hysterical though. Nothing dirty, dude. Nothing dirty. I keep it light with that.
What's it called? Well, I can do this one.
That's a good one.
Or this one.
That one is classic.
I could do this one, but I haven't been there in over a month. Anyway, and then that is my daughter's drawing right there.
That's a good drawing, but it's spooky.
I use that a good amount of it, and then that one.
That's spooky.
How about the T-Rex, right, Toro? Yeah.
You got to keep
that's
your daughter
me.
away from these Halloween
That's
movies.
me singing to my wife right there. I was singing Elvis to her at our wedding.
You have a goatee there?
Pardon? No.
Goatee?
No, I just had an extra 4 chins. That's all. That was at my heaviest point. That was at the heaviest point of my life right there. It's when I had my pizzeria. I was fucking swollen back then.
Hey, that's a lot of muscle there.
I was like 225 pounds. I'm at about 200 right now. So
225, mink.
Yeah, dude, I was a fucking sloth back then. But that was the beer drinking and chicken wing eating days. So
no ranch dressing.
No, fuck no. But yeah, so I always joke about it with my wife, and she'll joke back. And when I did the online application, or not the application, the filter, you could basically go on an online dating app and filter out what kind of woman you want or man. And so I told her, you just made the cutoff. So the cutoff for mine, I was 27 years old at the time, and my cutoff was 31, and she was 31.
All right.
So I told her, I'm like, you just made the cut. She's like, so did you. So I guess I was the youngest that she would go.
Listen.
So
she was taking a young stud out there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, she met me and when I was in the second year of the pizza place, and things were out of control, man. And man, what a ride so far.
How long did you have the place for?
Almost 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah.
That's a good run. What made you
I opened it when I was 25. So
what made you stop doing it?
We'll say family could be the other F word.
Okay.
So once the passion and everything that was sucked out of me, I stopped. Save my marriage, save my mental being, and I got out.
You ever think about doing another one by yourself?
Fuck no.
No, why?
No. Because no one wants to work, and you got to do massive volume to make any kind of money now because all the shit's more expensive. It's just not worth it.
You know what I mean? That makes sense. It's
really not worth it. Me doing what I do at the warehouse, and then my side gig doing the DJing. I'm in and out. I don't have the phone doesn't ring 24 hours a day, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
and what's funny?
Like I said,
nobody really appreciates good food no more as much as they used to.
Exactly. Yep, that too. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's still a lot of Buffalo pizzerias that are very prosperous and that do very well. I mean, it's not just the Lenovas or, Picasso's or,
I know, but some pizzeria owners went down to Caesars, I heard.
Went down to what?
The Little Caesars.
Really?
Some old pizzeria owners went out one night and bought Little Caesars pizzas for his family.
Well, that happens. I mean, I mean, I'll never forget it. Me and my wife went out to a wedding one night, and by the time we got out, my pizzeria was closed and clean. I wasn't going to go in there and make food when everything was cleaned up and good to go. I went in there, got the money, and then I went to a different pizzeria and ordered pizza. They were open 1 hour later than me.
Do they have up your area, like a lot of these weddings at the end of the night, they have like a food truck outside that's like giving out like burger and French fries? They have that there too?
Yeah. Yep. I've seen food trucks during cocktail hour. And a lot of times they get pizza and wings delivered. I seen a hot pretzel bar. That was super cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, they brought in like a hot pretzel station. Okay, that was fun. They had like the fondue of nacho cheese. Is that the
Oh,
right
really?
thing? Or like cascades down, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, so they had that, and they had all different types of dips and stuff like that. One of the worst things I think I've ever seen. Not, I don't want to say it was like terrible or bad or anything, but like they ordered all these hot dogs and brought them in at the end of this wedding, right? About an hour left of the wedding, they brought in all these hot dogs, right?
It's gotta be like rubber.
Well, I didn't have any, but I wasn't DJing that night. They had a band actually, and the band rocked. The band was sweet. But anyway, I was doing the photo booth. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm like, "Oh my God, what is that awful smell?"
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? Like God, who's got the BO? Because there's always one. There's always somebody at the wedding who's got
right who forgot the deodorant.
Horrible body odor. Horrible. You know, so I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm trying to figure out who smells and this. Well, everybody smelled. The whole fucking place smelled because they were eating onions with these hot dogs, raw onions.
Okay.
Putting on these hot dogs. Dude, it was fucking gross. So
you know what's funny? There was the guy was making actually like sliders, like the burger sliders. It was better than the food at the wedding.
I know, yeah. I get it. I've had some pretty bad food at some venues, man. Like you could tell the shit was brought out either microwaved or boiled or bagged. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's some venues that I'll go there fed. You know what I mean? I'll go there full.
Yeah. It's almost like when you go to Costco, you gotta make sure you eat before you go.
Well, yeah. Hang on, I'm
But
trying to keep up with
some
the
of these
chat. Yeah,
places,
Little
they cook the
Caesars. I
food
love
like-
that.
What?
I'll tell you what, Gianni, I had Little Caesars a couple weeks ago. My wife and I were in a pinch. She was with my daughter somewhere. I was with my son. I forget where me and my son were going. Oh, I had to pick him up from the gym. We went to the gym with all his friends after school. They give that's cool. The Planet Fitness around here give the students free memberships.
Awesome.
Yeah, so he's been going there a couple days a week. So when I pick him up in the evening, but I think my wife was out with my daughter doing something, and then I said, all right. She goes, we'll stop by Little Caesars and get a couple pizzas, and I'll tell you what, they hit the spot. They
at a
actually
certain
really
hour,
did.
it's worth it. It's worth it at a certain hour.
But I wouldn't go out of my way for Domino's. I know people have fought me on this before. I don't know what it is. I cannot eat Domino's pizza. I think it's fucking gross. I really do.
You know what?
So,
I've had it, but I haven't had it in so long I don't really remember.
oh, did you see I think I talked about this before. My thumbnail is the jacket from The Sopranos. Do you see that?
Oh yeah, no, I didn't see it. Show me.
Hang on.
If you can, no big deal.
Hang on, let me see if I can. It was like $30 too. I was gonna buy it for a prop, but I'm like, I'm not blowing fucking $30 on this. Oh, come on. No. Hang on, Cino Weevil. I'm sorry. Probably losing everybody right now.
Nah, we're good, dude.
All right, hang on. I just took a screenshot of my YouTube. Wrong one.
Oh my God.
The
That's
jacket.
right out of the movie.
Yeah. The jacket. Yep. Like I said, I was gonna buy it. If it was $10-15, I would have bought it and I would have worn it on every one of my live shows.
That's cool though.
Yeah. So, but no, I couldn't do it. Who's there? Yankees? What are you doing, Yanks?
Oh
What's
man,
up?
I haven't seen the Yanks. How you been, bud?
Johnny says he's got to have raw onions on his hot dogs. Oh, I understand, but would you do that at a formal setting? I mean, I could see everybody was pretty lit up and hammered.
Yeah,
but,
you're gonna definitely blow the venue out that way.
No, Thindu never. No, I don't think he. Thindu doesn't live anywhere near where my pizzeria was. So I don't think he ever made it over there. So
He gets the pizza from Tim Hortons.
Yeah, right. The gas station. The Tim Hortons he goes through is inside of a gas station, but it's huge. The place is gigantic.
Okay.
So, and I wouldn't be surprised if they sell fresh pizza out of there. Even I'll tell you what, the 7-Eleven at the corner of my street here, they got some pretty decent pizza, like on the go.
At the 7-Eleven?
Yeah, I'm not gonna bullshit you. There's been times where I've like I got bad sleep or something, so I'd sleep right before work, and I'd just stop there before work, grab a Monster and a couple slices, and I was good to go. Yankees, you want
You
to
know
come
what?
up? You want to stop up for a minute, Yanks? Go ahead.
Anytime you guys, next time anybody comes down to Staten Island, I want to take them to a place called Lee's Tavern. They make a personal pie, but it's a white clam pie. Oh my god, it's ridiculous.
And I think I was talking about this. I think on Theme Dudes or Tommy's show. You know, I want to might even been my own show, but I've never had an actual New York City slice of pizza. I would love to. You know what I mean? I've
Oh
never
man,
had it. There are places that are open around here that mimic that, but I actually don't believe it, and I would actually like to really come there and
well,
try it out.
I took Theme Dude on the way back from the airport to a pizzeria, but it wasn't my favorite one. It was just like a couple blocks from my home, and he was loving it. And I'm like, this is the okay place. If I took him to the
Yeah.
places that I like myself, he would even be more wow, because there's places here that like the pizza. There's versions of it. Some are thin crusted. Some are like my good friend's son-in-law owns a place called Aunt Millie's, and it's known for her meatballs. It's like the recipes from his grandmother and his aunt, but he does two types of pies: they're wood burning and coal burning ovens, and oh my
Okay.
god,
I think
unreal,
Skip
man.
was talking about that.
BK Skip,
I think Skipper was talking about that one day. No shit.
Millie's.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
swear I feel like
It's
I've heard that before recently.
It's my good friend's son-in-law.
Angel showed a
man,
hot dog truck at her wedding. Really? I didn't know that.
well,
Yeah.
I've had not hot dogs, but I've had like finger food at the end of a wedding, like I said, like pizza, or they had the like pretzels. They've also had the sliders, and then they also have like those the bag of fries, like it's like a French fries.
Okay. Yep.
You know the ones that come like a cone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. New York City pizza, Jersey pizza, all mediocre compared. Where's New Haven, Connecticut? Right? Is that near Boston?
I don't know.
Forgive me.
That's a broad statement there, Gianni, because New York is pretty decently sized, so different boroughs have different ones. You might find yourself liking a couple places here.
So, what is New Haven near Boston? Or am I completely off? Boston's in Massachusetts. New Haven, I think, is in Connecticut. I might be
think
way
New
off
Haven's
here.
near Connecticut. Connecticut's by Connecticut.
Okay, so New Haven is between New York City and Boston. Well, I'll tell you what, my wife loves Boston. I've been there once a long time ago. So if I ever get to those parts, Gianni, I'll have to try it because
You know
yes,
what? I've never
I
been to
do
Boston,
hear.
so I can't really say an opinion on that. But if you ever come down to Staten Island, there's a couple of nice places here that I think you would like.
No,
And the one
like
I'm
I
talking
said,
about, Lee's
I would love
Tavern.
to try it. Seriously,
Lee's
I try.
Tavern
I
is a
mean,
building that's
even when we were in Pennsylvania, like when we were in Lancaster a couple months back, we tried the pizza there. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't. The next day, I made my own pizza there. So,
well, this restaurant I'm talking about, Lee's Tavern. There's not even a name on the building. That's how good it is.
no shit. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, if I were to ever open up a pizza place again, I honestly think I would do just pizza and chicken wings and be done. I wouldn't do subs. I wouldn't do salads. I wouldn't do
Simple is better.
maybe chicken fingers and French fries, but that's about it. I
Ain't
would
gonna
make
matter.
it so. I would make it so simplistic.
Just make pizza, and like you said, that's it, done.
I'm serious. I would.
The only thing I might add on that would be maybe a potato and egg hero, or the potato and I'm sorry, egg and peppers and eggs. That's the
Yeah.
only two things I'd probably add. That
Yeah. I mean,
little calzones or something, you know.
yeah. I mean, but like I said, I think I would keep it. You know, did you ever hear the Kiss "Keep It Simple, Stupid"? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know what I mean? I would honestly, I think I would do pizza, wings, and maybe some French fries and chicken fingers. Other than that, I don't think I would do everything
Right,
else.
and then you don't have to worry about the stock so much going bad.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That would be the only way I would do things. I think that would, like just make it very simple. If you want a sub, go somewhere else. You know what I mean?
You know what they have over here? There's a couple of guys that have the restaurants that have decent pizza. They also have a food like truck that's a pizza truck that drives around and makes the same pizza on the truck.
You know, and I've people are like, oh, you should do a food truck. You should do this. You should no. I wouldn't want to do a food truck. Seriously, I just wouldn't. I don't know. That's just not my thing. Maybe I'm just stuck in my ways. You know what I mean?
No, what I'm saying, they did these trucks where they go down to the beach and they're there all day. Well, they go.
Oh yeah, they make a killing, and God bless them. You know what I mean? It's great. You know, but I just can't. I don't know.
No, I like a small pizzeria is fine. The bigger, the more problems. Get us a decent one where there's more takeout than it is sit down. You know.
Yep. TT, how are you? I hope everything's going well. Everyone say a prayer for TT. You know, our best wishes are all with you. You know this, TT. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. We'll be hearing from you later, and then you'll be going live before you know it. But keep us updated for sure, TT. You know how to get a hold of us. Yep. She said. Yep. And yep.
She's got this.
Said she'll check in with us later. Yep. You better check in with us later, TT, or else.
You got this.
So, but yeah, so I mean, like I said, I would do something very, very simplistic, and if I were to ever even think about it again, but honestly, I don't know. I've had multiple offers to be a partner or just to be like a consultant on doing a pizza place, and I've turned it down. I don't know. If I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be my way, and that's it. You know.
Did you ever think about the what do they call the ones you buy into, like what do they call them? Franchise? Yeah, the franchise versions. You ever think of that? I don't know.
No, because I have my own proven recipe. You know what I mean? Why would I spend $25,000 or whatever to buy into somebody else's stuff that you know what I'm saying? Like I have my own stuff.
I'm talking about the logistics of it, making the money part of it, not you're taking the pride part of it.
No, I get that, but I mean, in the end, you still got to give them a portion of all your money that you make.
I don't know how it works, so you're probably right.
I forget what I read on it. I don't know. Noah would be actually the guy to talk to about that. But I mean, I think for a certain amount of time or forever, you got to give a certain percentage of your sales to the franchise. So
I thought they made their money on you buying their like was it Elf from them, and I thought that's how they made their money.
No. I mean, no. I think you get the pricing from the vendors that the main franchise gets. You know what I'm saying? But they don't sell you all that stuff. They give you the recipes and the know-how, huh?
But don't they give you the demographics of where to put it because they know like where's a place?
Well, yeah, maybe maybe that. But like I said, as far as buying like the food and stuff, the ingredients stuff, I don't think that has anything to do with it. You know what I mean? They give you the recipes, and you being a part of that, you're locked into probably their pricing to buy from all those vendors. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. You know,
Joey Pope, I did say that, and I stand by it. I cannot have Domino's.
You know what, Joey? I didn't even catch that one, Joey. That's a good catch.
You know what? I'm gonna. You know what? Maybe I'll buy a Domino's pizza and try to eat it in front of everybody. What do you think about that?
Make Adam do it. I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna make Adam do it.
No, like this, like the cereal life. I'm not gonna try it. You try it. Let's get Adam.
No, like I said, maybe I'll go live one night and see if I could stomach Domino's in front of everybody.
All right, but I was doing
what do you think?
You didn't get my joke there, dude. Mikey likes it. Mikey likes it. The TV commercial.
Oh, I don't even know.
I'm not gonna try it. You try it. I'm not gonna try it. You try it. Let's get Adam.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Well, with our Adam Cavassier here, he
I think Adam's got a garbage pail stomach.
Well, yeah.
He's like a cast iron stomach. That guy.
Yeah, I used to eat man. When I got married, I was as heavy as I ever was. I mean, that's just because I would just. Problem was I wouldn't eat a lot when I was working, but I would pick. You know what I'm saying? But that turns into a full meal when you're picking. You know what I mean?
You know what I haven't seen in a long time? Pizza Hut. Is that around still?
So we used to have a ton of Pizza Huts around here. And then they all went away. They're all gone. And now they're making like retail shops, like you basically go in and pick up. You can't go in there and eat no more. There's no salad bar, no buffet.
So it's just strictly takeout.
Yes, like a Little Caesars. Yep.
You know what? I've never tried it, but I saw. Is it Little Caesar that has the one with the mozzarella and the crust?
Oh, like a stuffed crust?
Yeah. Is that?
I think they all might do that now. I know that Pizza Hut was the innovator of that, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Oh, it was Pizza Hut. You're right.
Yeah. So
you know what's funny though? When I was a kid, there was a pizzeria on every corner, but everybody made money. Now you can't do it.
Right. Yep. Domino's really does suck, but to me, Little Caesars is the worst. I would never eat a 7-Eleven pizza, so I cannot comment on it. Well, I'll tell you what, then. Here's what you do, Johnny.
Do a Wawa.
Well, we don't have those here. So,
okay.
Gianni, go to 7-Eleven, okay? If you're weird about them people cooking it and having it in their displays or whatever, you can actually buy their pizzas already frozen and cook it at home. And I'm telling you what, there's been many times, especially since the pandemic, where I leave a wedding at, midnight, 1 a.m, and I don't, got nothing to eat, and I could stop at a 24-hour 7-Eleven, pick up a frozen pizza, and make it at home. So I don't know. Teach their own.
When you're hungry, you're hungry, bro.
Yeah,
that's like White Castles in New York. White Castles are the go-to in New York.
I don't know where's Crossroad Pizza. Where's that at? I don't know where that is.
I never heard of
it. Joey Pope says he would rather eat cardboard than Domino's or 7-Eleven. No, you wouldn't. You're full of shit.
What about those ones in the mall? Sbarro's?
Sbarro's were mall pizzas. They're all in every food court in the mall. And I don't know. I mean, some of their stuff was good.
They had that over here in New York.
It might have originated in New York. Who knows? But like I said, we had them in every mall around here, Sbarro's. I never really got into their pizza. I used to date a girl who managed it, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But
free food.
Yeah, I didn't really take advantage of that though. I hate going.
There was a place in Coney Island that made pizza. It was called Tatone's, right? It was coal-fired oven. He would make, like, let's say he made 80 doughs. He would not make any more than that, and he only opened up like 4 days out of the 7 days. That's it. And if you're online and the last dough was made, you're out of luck. But it was a phenomenal pizza. And then someone here in Staten Island, like, kind of got the recipe, and they started calling them Goodfellas pizzerias. I don't know if you ever heard of them.
Yeah. That guy's like a multi-millionaire. They're all over the country now, I think.
Right. And what happened was that's the same recipe from the Coney Island guy.
Wow. Well, you know how many
Wolfgang's and Peter Luger's.
I'm going to say it myself. I mean, I made sauce for probably 3 or 4 different pizzerias. You know what I mean? I knew the basis of what they did, and I came up with my own. And I mean, and I'm pretty sure other people just copied. You know what I mean?
Then what is your favorite?
Working at a place.
What do you use? What was your sauce? What tomatoes did you use?
Full red, California tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
Full red paste and sauce, and then I would put, obviously, garlic, onion, Romano, oregano, and these guys are all swearing because they said no oregano. Well, guess what? We put oregano in our sauce in Buffalo.
I put oregano on my pizza when I eat it, so that's the same thing to me, man.
Yeah, no, a lot of people are against that over here.
You know what's funny? I had a friend I grew up with. His father owned about a handful of pizzerias called Napoli's, and they went to Florida in Naples, and they opened up one down there. But he was young. I'm like a year older than him, so I'm like busting my ass in the unions and stuff like that. And his father hands him a pizzeria, like the building and all, right? He didn't really, at the time, he's not like that no more, but he didn't take it serious. Him and his friend, when people will come in, you know how they make like the big pots of sauce for for the pretty much for the day.
Yeah.
His friend would stick his arm in the sauce and run around, and he go, "Oh, stop cutting me!" Like he was getting murdered by the guy, and everybody run out. Like
Well, you
What-
know
your
what?
phone's
You'd
gonna-
never ever be able to get away with something like that today because everybody and their mother would have their cell phones out, and the health department, Yelp, there'd be all
Oh, this
bad
was-
reviews. Like you'd be gone, done.
This is in the mid '80s, dude.
Well, yeah. I mean, and honestly, people weren't probably such germaphobes back then either. You know what I mean?
No,
We
well,
used to get a lot of shit from people because like when you walked into my pizza place, there was the counter, and right behind the counter was 4 ovens. You know what I mean? So you can watch us actually make the pizza, put it in there, and take it out, cut it, whatever. You can see everything.
right.
So
And you know what? There's nothing better than a really like aged oven. You know.
Well, yeah, we had the Blodgett double burners, double burner brick ovens. I have old footage of my place. I could probably it's like on a high 8mm.
You should do a show on that, man.
I would,
That'd be
but I
great.
don't have
It'd be
the
great,
I
like,
don't
to learn
have.
about.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean,
No, even if you have photo, you could do photos. Just do photos, dude.
Oh, maybe I'd
Do a
have to really
slideshow.
dig up some shit, but
You know, it would be cool to rate different kinds of ovens that you. Which ones do you use? Which ovens?
the Blodgett double burners, they're the brick ovens.
Yeah, those are the ones that. Yeah, but there was a place here, not far from my home, that the guy had the one that it would rotate on, like almost like the bagel ovens. But the pizzas, they would go around, and by the time they got around, it was almost like two slides around. It was cooked.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's not a lot of pizzerias anymore that use those brick oven. They use conveyors because they can
Well,
be in and out in like
wasn't that
7
what it
minutes.
is?
Huh?
Well, the one I'm talking about, it was like a Ferris wheel. The oven.
No, this one a conveyor is like literally a conveyor. It's like a line. You put it on there and it just takes it right through the oven, cooks it, and spits it out the other side. What the hell was I gonna say before that? So people would come in to the pizzeria and they like I said, from start to finish, they could watch me make the pizza, throw it in the oven, and when it was ready to come out, take it out, cut it, box it, boom, on the countertop, out the door. So we would get
That's
these
pretty much what
snobby
they do it
people.
nowadays too.
What's that?
Well, that's pretty popular here now. They have like the oven.
Well, no, I
right
know,
there, and
but
they
what
watch the man.
the point of what I'm saying is that people would be like, "Aren't you supposed to wear gloves?" You know, like, and it's like, well, no, and you don't have to wear gloves because the oven was 525 degrees.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So any germs or any bullshit that may or may have not been on my hands is gonna get destroyed in the oven.
there
know
was
what
a
I
guy
mean?
over here, dude, that used to every time he would throw the dough up in the air, he'd slap his armpit. We were like, what the fuck?
No, that's nasty. That's just not no.
But it was like we're like, does he know what he's doing? He's slapping his underarms with his dirty white tee. I'm like, jeez, we're out of here.
See that's the thing. Like our dough in Buffalo is so dense you can't throw it and spread it like throwing it in the air. It's a
No,
high
you
gluten
can't?
flour. You know what I'm saying? It's dense. It's very dense. So you can't.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, you could, but don't get me wrong. If you left it out, if you left the dough out and it rose and this and that, yeah, you can throw it up and do what you want. But most of the time, it's either fully hand stretched or put in a dough press and then stretched out to the edge of the pan. Yes, Yankees. We're talking about pizza still, all right? Huh?
How long would it take you to proof the dough?
Well, I would always make it the day before to stretch the day after, obviously. You know what I'm saying? If you had to
Right.
stretch it on the fly, that's one thing. You could still do that. But most of the time I made dough the night before and stretched it the next morning or the next afternoon. You know what I mean?
Did I ever tell you the story about my friend's father selling his pizzeria, how we made it seem like the place was making more money than it did?
No.
Well, here's what happened. My friend's father was a longshoreman, and he had the pizzeria. He wound up having to hire another pizza guy to, cook, and it was really not making the money that he thought he would make. It was just getting by. So what he did was, we were like 19 years old. He goes, I need you guys to come to the pizzeria for the next week. You come on Tuesday, you come on, and he would just give us the food, and he gave us the money. We would buy the pizza, like a dozen pies and all this like crazy amount. We boosted up the sales in 1 week that the people that bought it, holy Christ, this place is a gold mine. And it was us just taking his food home and giving them out there.
Yeah. Well, no, I get that. I understand that. But nowadays, like you can track, you got to go through all this stuff,
This
and
was
they
a
want all
place in
your
Brooklyn.
tax
It was
information, and they want everything. I mean,
taxes. They didn't pay taxes at this pizzeria.
Well, I know, but what I'm saying today, for someone, you gotta provide all that unless someone doesn't give a shit and just wants a location or they don't care about your food or whatever. You know what I'm
Yankees,
saying?
what was
But
your favorite pizzeria?
Yankee says Texas Pizza. Is that even a thing down there, Yankees?
He lives
Would
in
I
Texas?
hire
I mean,
Tony Pizza to be your head pizza maker?
no, you get rocks in your pizza.
I think that's self-explanatory. You might find his fucking dentures in the sauce or something.
No, because you would eat your mozzarella with rocks in it and you lose your teeth like him.
No, I'd let him do dishes or something.
Dude, I wouldn't even let him do that. You probably wouldn't do that right. But
No,
I told you the secret on how to make yesterday's pizza look new, right?
I think you did.
What happens is if you have a pie that you didn't use, it's in the display, and you put it into the freezer or the fridge. The next day, you take salsa, you sprinkle it on top, throw it in the oven, it whitens up the mutts.
I think you did say that. I do remember you saying that.
We
Yeah,
basically
I
gave
mean,
those away,
yeah. I mean, if I had leftover slices and people came in at the right when I was closing, I'd just say, "Here, just take them." You know what I mean? Or I'd heat them up and say,
We used
"Take
to have
them."
the gold testing. Did you have a gold testing kit in your pizzeria?
What?
We used to have the kit that you would scratch. They would come in with, hey, what do you give me for this? They got a rope chain or a herringbone chain. So we used to have a stone that you would scratch the gold onto the stone. Then we put these droplets on there. It would tell you if it was 10 karat, 14 or 18 karat. And these guys would come in and be like, it's only 10 karat. Mimo was like 24 karat. And we would give them I'll give you 3 slices. And
No, I can't say I know anything about jewelry to that extent.
we used to melt them down.
No, we used to get
Yes, the acid
yeah,
test.
Johnny said the acid test.
Right.
No, I never had guys like that come in. I had guys that come in, they'd open a minivan full of jerseys and shit like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I had one guy desperate. He wanted to sell his tools. I got a bunch of Craftsman tools for $300. Where
Not bad.
just the fucking the drawers and the toolbox on top of it or whatever was worth the 300. You know what I mean?
We used to barter out the pizza for it.
Yeah, no, same thing. I'd never pay for an oil change. I'd give him a pizza and wings, and I get my oil change. You know what I mean? So yeah, same thing.
Awesome. And at the time, how much was a pie costing you to make a flat pie? Probably $4, $3.
Yeah, when I was open, about $4. Yeah, it's probably more now.
Oh yeah. But
What's up,
funny,
William? How you doing, man?
In the middle of the night. We just found this on the floor. What would you give it for me? Where's the guy you took it off?
Yeah. What's going down, William? How are you? But yeah, so yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, you get people, or I had a guy come in and say, "Oh, my car broke down the street. If I write you a check and will you give me some cash? Get the fuck out of here! You're not pulling that with me." We'd have.
I think Yankees
what's that?
I think Yankees is referring to Ray's Pizza.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I just
or
there's
John's.
believe me, there's a lot of what?
There's one called Ray's Pizza and John's Pizza in the Village area. Ray's was it was Ray's Famous Pizzeria, I think it's called, something like that. But that was pretty popular.
No clue. But yeah, we used to get a lot of weirdos in and I was in a good part of town. You know what I'm saying? I used to have the cops literally sit in my parking lot and take radar. You know what I mean? So
really,
oh yeah,
that's douchebaggery.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't do it during business hours. You know what I mean? But
okay.
Sometimes I'd come in the morning and turn the ovens on, and they'd be sitting there.
Large pie and a radar hit.
Pardon?
Large pie and a 55-mile and a 30-mile hit.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, it's a nice way to grease them. You know what I mean? Just hey, here's a couple slices.
Oh yeah.
Keep an eye on the place. You know what I mean?
You know what?
So
you're right. They come by that place, you give them a couple of slices, and no one's gonna rob them.
Yeah. So I mean,
that makes sense too. John's. It was John's, right? I knew it was John's.
John's on Bleecker Street. He said.
Yep, I knew it was John's. See, I know a couple places.
Yeah, I think I did a couple. I think it was last month. I did. I made a Sicilian pizza live for lunch the one day. I think Dean and Noel came on with me while I was doing it.
You make it thick or thin?
It was on the thicker side.
I like the thicker ones myself.
Yeah, I mean most of the pizza you would consider most pizza around here thick. You know what I mean?
On a regular pie, I like it not super thin, but I like it cooked good.
Yeah, I mean I'm so used to the more dense, thicker dough. I mean that's what I grew up with. Obviously, I still make and eat. Slimity, we were just talking about. Everybody's been looking for you, Slim.
Slim Crickety Babes.
Slim is in the house. We're all
Come on
looking
up.
for you, Slim.
Come on up, big guy.
There he is. But yeah, I mean, it's pizzas. Like I said, it's really and that's the thing. Like, it's really hard to have a bad pizza. I mean, if you're fucking hungry, you're gonna eat it. I don't care what any of you people say.
You know what it is?
If you're starving, you're gonna eat it. But
When
except
you
for
have an
Domino's.
established place,
Except for
and they make
Domino's.
Yeah, Domino's no good. The only thing good in Domino's was their commercial.
Yeah.
With that little like burglar guy with the ears or something.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I remember that.
He's like a little he had these weird ears, and he was in like a red suit and like a bandit eye cover.
I don't even. You thinking of the fucking hamburger or what? Burglar?
No, this was a pizza guy. It was like the something with Domino's, some kind of like character.
Oh, I don't know.
But
you're right, the Yankees. I am fucking dense. I am.
You know what's funny? They're into these margarita pies and all this kind of stuff, which is nice. But to me, that's just like gourmet pizza. I'd rather have a nice slice.
Yeah, well, it all goes with it. All them old ovens, keep that taste. It gives you a certain taste. No, man, I get it.
We had a pizzeria here in Staten Island. It was called Nunzio's. I didn't know they were going out of business. They sold it and they put a cabinet factory there. Unbelievable. So I knew the guy that owned it, but I didn't know that they were selling it because I live on the other side of the island now. If I would have known they were selling it, I would have gone there because he was selling the equipment. I would have bought one of the ovens or just kept it for my back of my house. I put it in the back, kitchen area. Would have been awesome, dude. Because that was there for like over 30 some odd years. That oven was like totally like flavored.
Oh, that's enough. Joey's gonna call me on my bullshit real soon. He's gonna be like, "That was the worst pizza I ever had in my life." Try it out.
What did
Joey.
you use for the bottom? Did you use flour or cornmeal?
What, to stretch it?
Pizza? Yeah.
Lard.
No, I'm saying when you threw it on the wood pallet, would you throw on there? Flour or you threw the what are they called?
We make ours on all aluminum pans. You know what I'm saying? You stretch the dough on an aluminum pan, and we use lard to stretch it out.
No, we didn't do that.
Basically like Crisco, you know what I'm saying? But lard, actual lard.
That tastes fantastic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't have, like, you got to buy it in a 50-pound brick, the lard, so I don't keep that handy at home. Can I go to my aunt's pizzeria or my friend's pizzeria and grab a hunk of it? Sure, but Crisco works fine for home. But no, man,
you know what's good? You know what you want to try? Try either olive oil or avocado oil to stretch it. It'll be good.
Yeah, well, the only problem I have with oil is it feels like the bottom would burn really quickly, fast, where the pizza didn't.
Yeah, it would, but I like a crisp bottom.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying it would burn. You know what I mean? I mean that's just me. Maybe it's how I'm used to cooking or whatever. But
yeah, it's just got to be like a way you got to learn.
I mean, you could double pan
my friend
it.
Has a,
but
right. My friend has a nice outdoor kitchen, like what do they call it? Wood burning pizza oven, but like hand built. He bought all these paddles and stuff from Italy, and he's got a thermal reader for how hot it is in there. It's actually 900 degrees. Well, it's a gun that he points at it.
Oh yeah.
And it actually, and then it's like between 900 and 1,000 degrees at the top. So what he does is he puts the pizza in there on the bottom, which is like close to like maybe like 600 or 700, and then the pizza is cooked within 2 minutes, and you pull it out. And now, if you want the pizza to be crisp, he just puts it up to the top, 1, 2 down. It comes out, it's all crisp.
Yeah. I mean, it's believe it or not. I mean, there's so many ways and different styles now. I mean, people are getting more and more creative. I mean, it's actually kind of cool. I would love to get one of those unis. It's
I saw that.
A wood-fired one, but they sell them like electric too. I would love to get something like that. I think they're like $400, but they're not a big oven. You know what I'm saying? They're not big at all.
I saw it in Lowe's. Not Lowe's, I mean Walmart.
What's it called? Yeah, Gianni said this that he built his own brick oven literally at home, and he said, yeah, he uses a temp gun to see how hot his pizza, or how hot the flames are.
Right, whether to add more wood or not to keep it a certain temperature.
Yep.
But when he has the parties at his house, he does it for the kids. He makes like all personal dough for each kid. They have their own little dough, and on the back he's got the granite and everything, and then you stretch it out, and they have all the like the sauce, the mushrooms, or whatever you want to put on the olives.
Yeah.
And they make their own pie. It's so exciting for them. And then you put it in, you spin it around. bring it back out. Before you bring it out, you want a crisp? He goes, yeah. You put it to the top of the roof almost and bring it down like 1, 2, done. It's like amazing how fast it like it crisps the whole top of the pie.
I mean, I did that with an elementary school for 2 years in a row. That we did like a pizza station for them where they can make their own pizzas. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
And but the only thing is, I wouldn't let them anywhere near the ovens. I cooked them all. You know what I mean? But
No.
They made them all,
what?
but I didn't let them behind the counter. You know what I mean? So, but no, I've done that before. It is cool. It is fun.
They did that over here in Staten Island too. It was I think they did it at the Joe and Pat's Pizza. And
yeah, my son was stretching dough at fucking 3 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was, he wasn't an ace at it or anything, but he knew what to do.
But what's fun is that you taught him something he's never forget.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull that up. I feel like, hang on, but yeah, he can still do it. I mean, the problem is now he knows I'm gonna make it because I'm such a crazy man about making pizza. So he, I make it myself. Where is it? I'm trying not to want to do it where I don't dox myself here. I don't know who Cricket is. Is that Slim?
I don't know. Yeah, Slim Cricket.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
Slim,
yeah, that's Slim. All right. Hang on a second. Hang on, Slim. What's going down, Slim?
What up? What up? What up?
What's up?
What's up, Hank? What's up, buddy?
Ain't much to it, man. About to bust in here and go to work here in just a minute. Well, I'm at my work. I just ain't went in yet. I'm sitting here listening to y'all. Fuck them.
Nice. I hope you're enjoying the show.
He spoke to me earlier.
Yeah. I was just sitting here and listening to y'all talk about pizzas and shit.
So, See No Evil, check it out. Ready?
I'm ready.
That's my boy.
Oh, wow.
He's sitting on the freezer stretching dough.
That's awesome.
He's 15 years old now.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. But that's him stretching dough. That's him stretching dough at, I think he's like 3 years old right there.
And those are good memories, man.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, I had him. I used to take him everywhere with me. You know what I mean? When he wasn't in preschool, I took him everywhere. I took him to all my food purveyors, everywhere. I took that kid everywhere with me. They all knew him. It's Todd Jr. So, yeah.
That's cool.
He's been all over with me, that kid. Even with the wedding stuff now, I take him with me with the photo booth.
Oh,
that's the age of my son. My son's 15 also. Todd.
Yeah, Slim? Nice.
Yeah. Yep.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
52.
Oh, you got started late, huh?
Wow, too. Yeah, I did. With a younger lady. His mom was like probably 15, 20 years younger than me. She passed away. She passed away a few years ago, though. Cancer.
I'm sorry to hear that.
My condolences, my friend.
So good. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just got here to work. I was just strolling through YouTube right quick. I seen y'all was live. Thought I'd jump in for a minute or two. Anyway.
Yeah, Edwin told me I had to go live today, so here I am. So,
I hear you. Yeah, sometimes y'all a little early for me. Thidu goes a little early. I usually stroll in and check y'all anyway around 2 when he goes live, but I did jump in the last 2 days on there. I think you were there.
Yeah. I mean, come on, you don't have to go on every day. You know what I mean? Just stop in the chat and say hello. We all know you now.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I'm having a good time with y'all fellas.
You're officially in. You're made man now, Slim.
I'm a made man. Awesome. It's cool, man. It's cool. Like I said, I've been doing. I told you the other night about a year doing these lives and videos and shit, but I've never branched out to know. I mean, I've been on bigger podcasts and shit I watch, but their chats I never get in because they're just
their chats fly. Yeah, it's tough.
You can't even, I won't even be noticed in there. So I've never. Yeah. This is the first time I've ever actually gotten other people's lives where I've been like actually recognized and could actually, you know what I mean, communicate.
We're all good over here. You know what I mean? We stay out for the most part. We stay out of the bullshit and we just do it as a hobby and have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's cool. It was fun. Like I say, I was I think you was there last night riding along with Mikey. That was fun. I like riding along just listening to him.
Mikey's
fucking bullshit, man. He's a trip. I like him.
Mikey cracks me up. He was so bothered by what that guy said in Stiggs' chat. He had to leave the house and do a show, and they let it out.
Yeah, I had to go. I went back and watched some of the show just to fucking see what the hell he was so pissed off about, because I missed that part.
Well, you know what it is. You know what it
What's
is.
up,
Slim,
Bucky?
that a lot of the stuff dates back to. I mean, we've all been on here for a couple of years now, like in our own little
Okay.
area, and we branched off from other shows or this or that, and all kind of came together. So there's a lot of history, believe it or not, in 2 years. Don't you think, See No Evil?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
tremendous, a big
Yeah.
amount, big amount.
There's a ton of history. So that kind of like this guy come out of right field last night in Tommy's chat, started talking some BS, and you know, Tommy was like, "Dude, just fucking spit what you got to say out, say it, just do what you got to do." The guy wouldn't really bite, and then you know, then Mikey, you know, he went back and forth with Mikey a little bit, and then Mikey finished him off. So
Good
Imagine.
good stuff, man. Sounds like good times.
yeah, Mikey hit him with a few uppercuts last night, and it was over. Full blown knockout on Mikey's end. So good for Mikey.
Good, Mikey.
Mike's got some. Mike can throw it down with the biggest.
I'll tell
curses like
you,
crazy.
I'll tell you, Mikey. I'm not trying to kiss his ass or nothing, but that dude makes me laugh so hard. Like I can't.
He's a trip.
Handle.
It's a trip. I like him, man. I like this. This loud. It's like listen to it talk. He's strong. He's still that strong Brooklyn or Queens or New York. I like it though. I like that accent and everything.
Stiggs had me laughing pretty hard last night too. He was
Hey,
he was rolling yesterday.
you want to see a crazy photo? I sent you a photo. That's my neck. Check. I want to show that to everybody. Show them that one.
Hang on.
I got
5,000 fucking pictures here. Hang on.
I think I should have my StreamYard, my free StreamYard should be back going today. I'm gonna probably go live tonight for the football game, son. If anybody's around.
All right. Well, tonight, I don't know if you know who the Wine Guild ALV is, Anthony. Like he's in our little group. He does a wine tasting show at 7:30, so we'll probably be over there for that hour. But maybe afterwards we'll all come over by you.
Yeah, I don't roll on to about like the third quarter anyway, so I don't come on till about 10 o'clock my time.
Yeah, it'll be long over. Yeah, I mean,
or 9 or 10, something like that. I might try to see if I can find
time, Slim. I'll stop by if you want.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
yeah,
once everybody's in bed over here, I'll stop by for sure.
Yeah, man, I'll have a preview up of it here a little bit later on today on the time. It'd probably be between 9 or 10. Something like that.
Put your thumbnail up, like Stig said. What's up, Sino?
You ready to show that picture of my neck?
Oh, you want me to show it? I didn't know you wanted me to show it.
Yeah, no, I cropped out my name and everything.
Hang on, I gotta crop it out now too. Hang on.
Oh yeah, do that too, please.
Yeah, all right, here we go. Here is See No Evil's neck. You got some shit in there, huh?
Oh yeah, buddy.
My lord.
That's 3 discs fused and a cage, and they put my esophagus to one side, vocal cords to the other side, pulled the 3 discs out, fused the neck. Forget it. That was a bad one, dude.
Yeah. Wow.
Damn.
And here I am complaining about my fucking knee.
Well, that's why
Right.
when I give you a little idea how I went to recovery, it'll help you understand that the inflammation's everything, dude. That's why I'm trying to say, like, you'll get there. If you overdid it the other day and now you're feeling it today, you didn't do anything damage-wise. You just overdid it. So take an extra day off. Like
I said, they told me instead of breaking up your sets and your exercise, they're like, do them all at once. Put more of a load on your knee. Put all the load on your knee for the one shot. So
don't do that, brother.
And I woke up today and I'm like, oh my God, did I do something different?
Break it up nice and easy. Slow it down. Slow and steady. Don't, like Stig said, nice and nice.
But Johnny, I would love to see that. I seriously would, especially with a homemade oven like that. I think that would be great.
That would be
I think that would be awesome. I would share it. I would put it right on there for you if you wanted me to, or one of us will. You know what I mean? I think that would be awesome.
I think Stig's in the back room.
No, he's not.
Who's the upside down fish?
What do you mean? That's
I didn't know I had that on the whole time.
Yeah, it's been on here the whole friggin' time.
Oh, dude!
If I change it, it's on its own. You see?
Yeah, I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah, that's dedicated to. Oh no, not me.
Oh, that's StreamYard's watermark or whatever.
No, that's Tommy Stig's feeding his fish too much.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a live shot of Stiggs' living room right there. So
he goes, I don't know why the fish are dying. He's putting two betas together.
Hey, fellas. Hey, fellas, I'm gonna jump out. I'm supposed to be at work at like 11:30, so I mean, whatever.
holy fuck! Yeah, get your ass into work. I don't want you to get fired because of YouTube. Go on.
No. It's all good. It's all good. I got privileges.
Take care,
but peace out. I just want to jump in and holler at y'all for a minute, man. Y'all have a good day, man. I'll holler at y'all later.
Slim, be good. Be safe at work.
Have a great day, Chris.
Peace. Yep, you too, man. Peace, y'all.
Yeah. All right.
Listen, Bucky, I had the same ones done. I had 5, 6, and 7 done, and actually it collapsed on me, so I couldn't raise my right arm for 10 months.
It's crazy. Yeah, everyone's telling Slim to get to work. Get to work, Slim. You're 27 minutes late right now.
You see that cage around my neck there, brother?
Yeah, that's insane. That is insanity. Yeah. Maybe I'll do it when I get home today. Could go for pizza anyway. Do it, Gianni. Come on, do it. Just post it. You can post it right on you can upload the video right onto your channel there. It's real simple. It's real easy. You don't got to talk. You don't got to do anything.
Right. And you know what's nice? You can show the craftsmanship.
Yeah. My cousin did that. He
My
went
friend
to Home
had
Depot,
his
bought a
built,
bunch
and
of
they
bricks
used
and
all
made his
this
own pizza
oven. He made his like a dome, and it has like all these little like you know, like you do like the mat of like mosaic tile.
Yeah.
That was in the opening. It was really cool. They had this big metal thing that was welded, so when you close it off, like a shield.
Yeah, I mean, you could do anything. Like I said, my one cousin, I wonder if I could pull it up. Hang on, I'm gonna go to Avatar for one moment.
Do you know anybody that has one of those unis?
No, I don't. I've watched videos on them. I mean, they're like $400. They're not cheap. You know what I mean?
But still, for a small home one, it's not bad.
They're tiny though, dude. They're like 10-inch pizzas or 9-inch pizzas. You know what I mean?
No, they I think they got a 12 and a 16. I think they got.
Oh yeah, well, that's probably $1,000 right there, then. No, I'll cook them right my regular stove, man. They come out just as good. You know what I mean? If I ran into a couple thousand to blow, then maybe I'd try it. You know.
I got that pizza brick that you put on the grill. I have the one. I have the smoker, and I have the.
Oh, that's right.
The
that's
grill.
right. Stig's son has 2 of them. That's right. That's right, Stiggs. Yeah. Yeah, Stiggs, have him do some friggin' footage from start to finish on one of those. That'd be sweet.
That'd be awesome to see that, man. He has the unis, you said? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, man, I
forgot all about that, Stiggs. Forgot all about that.
I would love to see something about, like, someone personally that you know to do it, because you get those reviews, you don't know if they're good or not.
Yeah, I'm trying to... The fuck? Yeah, it must have been an old phone or something, because I don't. Yeah, no, I can't find the pictures of what he sent me. That's all right.
Oh shoot, Gianni, it's like the one that Tommy showed us of the guy's incinerator.
Wait, say it again. I'm sorry. I completely wasn't paying attention.
Tommy, you know how Tommy and Dean took a ride with me up to the Paul Castellano house?
Yeah.
Well, he took a ride by this guy in New Jersey from the Genovese family. The guy's property was like huge, and he actually had an incinerator on the back of the property that they said that they used to get rid of bodies. And I'm like, not a good idea to keep the incinerator on your property.
Yeah, that's a little suspect. Somewhat.
Yeah, that's the word, suspect, right? What's with the incinerator? We like to burn our leaves.
That's crazy.
What's with the lime?
Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, that would be stupid. Who's Richie the Boot? Who's that? I don't know who he's talking about.
Richie the Boot. It was, but this video he's showing, I believe, was from like the 1940s and 50s. I think the 40s, because his wife passed away. The funeral alone looked like it was like a parade for like Thanksgiving. It was, I don't know, it had to be at least a couple hundred cars, maybe more, coming down. But they were all old, like gangster Cadillacs and convertible. It was a good video. He did a really good job with that, Tommy.
Nice. Don't look like the cream. Don't look like the boots creamier. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not familiar.
It was
But
one of his last videos, so you can go back. He's just doing a drive around.
who?
Tommy. Tommy drove
Oh,
up to
okay.
the area in Jersey where the guy.
I'm sorry. I just got a text. I just threw me all off, man. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
okay.
My bad.
You pulled the Stigs.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I got a friend who wants to. He asked if I wanted to meet for lunch, and I can't. My daughter's home. And then I gotta get my son from school in a little bit. So.
Well, I
Not
gotta
today.
get off soon because I gotta get myself together for the show.
Yeah, me
Gotta
too.
get down to the
Actually, I
place and set up.
gotta go out and get some wine.
So much for you not having anything to talk about.
I know, right? 2 hours later. Oh shit. No, it was good. I appreciate you coming up, man. I'm happy you did. It gave
anytime, man. I had a good time.
It's funny because I mean, there's days you can talk by yourself and ramble on forever, and there's other days you talk for 10 minutes and you're like, okay, anyone want to come and help me here?
Well, you know what it did? It unwinded you a little bit because you were like stressed out a little bit earlier.
Oh yeah, a little bit. But
well, I'm
all
glad
right,
I can
man.
help, brother.
I appreciate you coming up. It's cool. I'm gonna end the show in like 5 minutes anyway. So
anybody that wants to come tonight, first round's on me.
All right, for
Have
sure.
a good night,
Post
everybody.
it on your YouTube page and shit too.
I will. Thank you, guys. Have a great night.
All right, we'll see you, bud.
Bye-bye.
So that was See No Evil. Again, check out his channel. And he had a link up in the chat earlier with his comedy club. What's it called? I got another text, and yeah. So we're good. So yeah, guys, I appreciate everybody who hung around the chat today. It's been good. It's a nice little show here. I am actually going to go out in a little bit. I think I found the store that carries the exact wine that Anthony is doing tonight at 7:30. So I think I'm gonna head over there in a little bit and grab that. It's only like $10, so that's good. And I'm gonna go take a peek at my daughter. I think she's out there watching a movie or something. But again, I want to thank everybody for coming in. I'll go down the chat here a little bit and see if I can get everybody. So Gianni, Stiggs, Bucky, Joey, Yankees. Who else? Slim was here. Kelly, William Brooklyn, Joey Pope, TT, get better. You better call us later. Toro was here a little while ago. Adam Cravassier. Sorry, guys, I'm scrolling fast here. Kelly, I don't know if I said it. Pain Like Bane. That's not the button I wanted to push. Steven Mornello, thank you. And Paul was here. Dean Do. I hope I got Arlene. I think I got everybody. I think if I didn't, I apologize. But I want to say a big shout out to Craig was here. Craig Gatto. I just want to say thank you to Edwin, Bucky, and Paul for the super chats. That was absolutely huge. I appreciate you guys. And tune in to Thindu. He'll probably be on in a couple hours at 2 o'clock. Stiggs will probably be on, or I think the Skinny's on tonight at 6. Then I think Stiggs does a quick follow-up show with that. And then Anthony, ALV, Wine Guild will be on at 7:30. And then after that, I don't know. It's wide open. Slim did say that he would be on closer about 10 o'clock tonight during the football game. So I hope I got everybody. If I didn't, I apologize. But guys, thank you again for coming in. Definitely killed a couple hours of my boring ass day. So I will see everybody later. I will be on with Stiggs and Anthony on that show at 7:30. So guys, have a great day. Be safe, be productive, and I will see everybody soon. Skinny is on at 1 p.m. I'm sorry, guys. Skinny is on at 1 p.m. and then followed by Thindu afterwards. I hope you guys all saw this. It's like the ending credits where something pops back on. So, guys, have a great day. Skinny on at 1. Check it out. Be there.